Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For the record, Lupe Chavez. I live in South Florida. In 2001, I had a great privilege to work in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And one August, it was very cool. I went out and visited the national monuments. My uncle dropped me off at the Lincoln Memorial, and I went in there. And before that statue, I realized what it is to be an American. That we can all come to our country's aid in time of need. So we can do anything for our communities and our nation. But right behind or in front, as you look out to the National Mall, right across from the Lincoln Monument, is also the Vietnam War Memorial. And that's where you learn the sacrifice of being an American. There's over 58,000 names on that wall, men and women who fought in Vietnam and lost their lives. And what you realize is that America was born on principles, and America was born in bloodshed. More than 1 million men and women have lost their life in all wars in the U.S. And they died protecting those principles. The first principle being the freedom of speech. It is the First Amendment, and rightfully so, because the mind is a weapon. The thoughts to improve our community. And let me read that to you. It says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms, and if you ask me, bullets run out in front of a mob of people. So, when the Constitution was written, that is why the freedom of speech is the First Amendment, because the British wanted to control the colonies. And as I look at the agenda, we have item number 14, which is to prohibit the broadcast of the public comments. And I think that would be a great disservice to our community. There's no need to do that. Don't punish our viewing community because the Board of Commissioners can't follow our ordinance. Okay, it does Ordinance 2008-27. There's procedures to follow. And for board members, Section 3, Order and Decorum, Section A. While the Board of Commissioners is in session, members must observe order and decorum. And a member shall neither by conversation or otherwise delay or interrupt the proceedings or the peace of the board, nor disturb any member while speaking or refuse to obey the orders of the presiding officer. Now, I've come before this board on several occasions, to offer improvements in our community, the hike and bike, economic development, road repairs, basic things that improve the quality of life in the city of FAR. And I see people from other communities, Hidalgo, McAllen, San Juan, Boys and Girls Club, for our people from Mexico that came last week with the World Series team, Little League World Series team. But yet, when I come before this board, not one word of gratitude, no thank you, sir, thank you for coming to talk to us. What I am treated with instead, I'm a member of our community. I have a college degree. I used to be a teacher in this community. I used to be a reporter with the Monitor. I used to do all these things to promote a positive image of FAR. But when I come here, I'm greeted with hostility, rudeness, ridicule, scorn, on the record, using my name. And I do congratulate you for reading this again so that we can have orderly meetings. But don't punish the city, the people watching at home for one person, coming to talk. I mean, I think I've been the only one for a few months, aside from 2 or 3 other people per meeting. But, that's not my fault that people can't control their own behaviors when there's a charter here for board members and employees. But getting rid of the public comments on broadcasts, that won't eliminate people from viewing. I mean, we do have the internet. Somebody can come sit here, record you, and put it on YouTube. There's no policy against that. But instead of you having control of what's broadcast, someone else in the audience would have control. Perhaps me or anyone else who wanted to do this. But again, that's why I'm here today. And I'd like you to consider that because, I can still come. It's not like I want to be on TV. I have a face for radio. That's an old joke. But, there's no need to punish the people of FAR just for one person. Thank you for your time.